I'm Beth Anderson and I'm going to go to the parish church in St Helens. 5 years ago I went to the ordination of a friend of mine as an OLM, which was in our local church. And in the peace at that service, our previous vicar, Gordon Greenwood, he came up to me and said, oh, you'll be next. And some comments just brush over you and you don't notice them, and some comments hit you like a freight train. And this one was a freight train. And I thought, oh my word, what am I going to do about this? And it did turn things upside down for a while. But it did remind me that a few years earlier, I'd been in church for an evening service, and I'd had a feeling that perhaps that was what God wanted me to do sometime in the future. So I went away, spoke to my husband, talked to lots of people, went to see my vicar. He sent me and a friend to a life call event at the cathedral. From that I did a directions course with Debbie and Simon, and that one thing led to another, so it's been one little step after another. I grew up in Kendal, just south of the Lake District, and grew up in a church family there at St Thomas's Kendal, and that's always been very important to me, the idea of church as family. So that was lovely. Went to Keele and Manchester universities and then taught for a little while in Zimbabwe, and all interesting experiences, all interesting. And then when I got married and started a family, we were at St Paul's, Skelmersdale, and again that was a family church, which was very important, and it was lovely to be able to be there as a family and for the children to grow up there as well.
Lovely. So how have your family reacted to you wanting to be ordained?
We've had mixed reactions, but on the whole, very supportive, and it's a good job. The process takes quite a long time because it is a big thing to get your head round, and when you're making a decision like this just for yourself, that's easy, but when you're making a decision like this that is going to impact on other people's lives, that is a much bigger deal, and there's a lot more to be taken into consideration. And I've been very blessed really, because mostly they've been very supportive.
That's great. I suppose this year the diocese is especially trying to encourage more women to think about the ordination process. So obviously you're a woman that's gone through that process. So have you got anything that you would say to anybody who might be considering it?
I don't think it matters who you are or where you come from. I think if you're trying to be obedient to God, then God will lead you where he wants you to be in little tiny steps. And again, it's a good job he does it gently in little tiny steps. Just
tell me a little bit about the parish that you're going to. What are you most looking forward to there?
It's a town centre parish. The church is right bang in the middle of the shops, but it's in a team. And really, I think I'm just looking forward to getting to know people, putting some roots down, and just finding out what's going on and what part I can play in it. And very interested in the fact that it is the parish of church of a town and what role it's going to play in the town, and with lots of different organisations and people across the town really.